In honor of my recent decorations, still lacking Christmas lights, we're going to be going to the Musée des Arts Décoratifs, or the Decorative Arts Museum, that's actually housed in a wing of the Louvre. I've never been before, and my patrons voted on it between 3 potential museums, and we're going to go with my friend Amber, who is the best museum tour guide I know. And I'm really looking forward to it because apparently they have a replica of the Orient Express. However, before we get to that, we have some dog-related things to get to. First of which, of course, is feeding Cooper. Huh, buddy? Wanna come out? Oh, yes, you do. Oh, morning kisses. Oh. Uh-oh. Of course, the problem is that I can't get dog food in my neighborhood right now. I mean, I could have, but the reality is I don't want to carry a big bag of dog food all the way across town, which is what I would have had to have done because Cooper is not staying with me for the next week. And they only have the mega bags of the usual food, so I guess we're going on a little bit of a diet for a minute, Cooper. We'll just feed you a little bit more. We were able to find the right stuff at the last second. Cooper. Thankfully, they found the right stuff. Cooper is so excited to be here. Hold on, 5 seconds. Okay. Still doesn't know what floor he's on. Try again, buddy. Good, how are you? And there he goes. Here's your giant bag of dog food. Cooper delivered. I was gonna spend some time, I wanted to catch up with Richard. He theoretically has gotten into the book. I just wanted to get some initial thoughts. But I don't have any time because Amber got our times mixed up, and instead of meeting at the museum at 1 p.m., we're meeting there at 11 a.m. according to, well, it's 11:08. Not my fault. We're gonna make up for it though. Here we go. Oh, hey, and while I'm in a hurry here, thanks to Ed Robertson, today's Patron producer, and all my patrons for voting on where I'm going today. Because if you didn't know, we're back to the polls over on Patreon, what I'm eating, where I'm going. But I'm always going to go with Amber to these museums. That's probably going to happen every time. Yeah.
Huge fan.
Thank you.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Love your content.
Thank you. Really appreciate that. Yeah. Made it. Okay, where are we and why should we be here?
Okay, so we're at the Musée des Arts Décoratifs, which is a beautiful museum. It's got a permanent collection, but it's really famous for its temporary collections, and we are here for that today.
For those of you that voted to see the Orient Express, so we're going straight to it. I see it. It's tipped up. Well, what the? Why is it on its nose? I'm genuinely asking. Is there an answer to that?
It can't fit in.
Oh, we should look it up. If you know whether they've already opened the Orient Express or not, let us know in the comments below. And if you'd really like me to go, maybe that's something my patrons could vote on it. Whoa. So is this part of the Art Deco exposition?
Yes.
Wow, this is beautiful. What can you tell me about the Art Deco experience that we're getting into?
So in 1925, there was an Art Deco pavilion in Paris.
Yeah.
And it was this huge pavilion bringing together all these different creators, showing off this new style of Art Deco. And of course, 2025, that's 100 years on from that. And so they're having a sort of retrospective of Art Deco style. And it is beautiful.
It is beautiful. I like this way more than I expected. I've seen photos. I want to travel in this train now. I just want to sit down for a drink here.
Yeah, me too. That cocktail, those cocktail glasses, it's evocative, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Wow, this is incredible. This is on a train.
Yeah.
Like, I love the plates, I'm not gonna lie.
The chairs, it's the lamps, which is so beautiful.
Yeah, everything. The lighting is exquisitely done. Getting inspired for I was gonna say for my future apartment. Gonna need some serious sponsorship from some serious decoration companies. Whoa, this is where all the action scenes happen in all the movies.
Agatha Christie, right?
Hey, that's us. We're at the end of the...
Yeah, we're in the train. The thing about Art Deco is you've got like two schools. There's Art Nouveau, and so Art Nouveau is Hector Guillemot, you know, it's the entrances to the metro, which is all organic shapes, and it's sort of like the arts and crafts movement in the UK. And then Art Deco is more sort of industrial and, you know, squares and triangles, but it still has all those influences, and it's so aesthetic, and it's considered the sort of more, like manufactured, but it's so artisanal, it's so perfect, it's so beautiful, you know, compared to what we see today, you know, IKEA.
Yeah, and this predates brutalism, right? But in a way, would it be related?
Absolutely, yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of all coming out of there, because you've got like architecture and ideas which move on from Art Deco as we go along in the century. Because Art Deco is quite early, you know.
A character from a Pixar film. Wow.
So we just finished the Art Deco exposition, which if you want to go see it, I find it very inspiring. There's some musty, old portions that like there's that office that made me feel a little bit like I should be sucking down cigar smoke. But oh yeah, look at that. Wow. So we're in the medieval section. The permanent collection spans from Middle Ages until modernity. We're not going to see all of that, though, I don't think, because we're hungry.
But it's also huge.
It's huge, yeah.
6 floors.
6 floors?
Yeah.
How long would it take you to go see it all?
Oh, you can whiz through. You know, you can kind of just walk through, because lots of it is like paintings and faience, like porcelain, and so you can just kind of like walk through just to get the vibe. But yeah, if you want to sort of dive in, it's going to take you a minute.
There's a whole room dedicated to chairs, you said?
Oh yeah, there's loads of chairs.
That's kind of cool. Oh yeah, there's loads of chairs. Always love a good blind prophet. Bye! Oh, that was so much fun. We agreed that the Orient Express was the best part. I have to get on that train. I have to take a ride on that train. That was amazing. All right, no souvenirs for me. What I gotta do, however, I was gonna say I have enough gifts. Actually, all right, attempt to leave number 2. I got something for my sister, which I think she'll love. All right, let's get out of here. We got one final thing that we have to do today, dog related, but not my dog related. That is thanking Jane for taking care of Cooper a few months ago. She had a request. She took too long to get back to me on what that request was as her thank you present. And she also tried to steal Cooper's rain jacket, because it's a very cute rain jacket. And her dog looked good in it, but it's a little bit too big. And I had to go all the way to London to get this for her, so we can tell them apart. If you couldn't already tell them apart, because one is black and white and the other one's red and floofy. I got it in pink. Time for a sandwich at least. Crazy, because in all the years I've lived here, I've walked by Saint-Gervais, this church right here, right next to Hotel de Ville, and this brand new memorial park. Probably like 1,000 times. I don't know, walk by this place in so many videos. I've never gone inside. The stained glass in there on a sunny day. Wow, that was surprising. That was really nice. Turns out not having a dog with you frees you up to wander a little bit and see places that dogs aren't usually allowed. You know, just taking advantage. Anyways, speaking of dogs, let's hand this off and wrap this up. Taking care of Cooper and not stealing your jacket.
I almost stole him and the jacket. Oh my god.
It's one size smaller than the one that I have. She's one size smaller.
Oh, this has made my day.
Good.